So I created malware with AI. To make sure everyone is on the same page, malware is short for malicious software, which is a file or code that can harm a computer. The malware in this case is an image logger. An image logger is a regular image but has a hidden script behind it. So whenever someone clicks or runs this image, they will get their info log. So before I continue with the video, I just want to say that this video is for educational purposes only. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to get ChatGPT to give us the code and steps on how to do this. So first we need a Python script that sends us a message to a Discord webhook. I use a Discord webhook because it requires no authorization and it is easy to test and prove that this actually works. Now that we have our script, we need an image. I'm going to use an image of Joe Biden falling down. Next, we need a way to combine both the script and image, and surprisingly enough, you can use WinRAR to do this, and that's what ChatGPT gave us. I have my Python file here. I'm going to compile this into an exe and show you guys the entire process on making this an image logger. So first, you're going to need your picture. My picture is a picture of Joe Biden falling down, and my ICO file is some file I found online. I couldn't really find the actual ICO file they use for images. You should probably use that if you're trying to mislead someone or deceive them, which I don't condone. Anyways, yeah, this Python file will be in the description if you're going to follow through with this video. I'll open it so you guys can see what's actually inside of it, because someone is going to say it's a logger or whatever. It uses two libraries, request and socket. Socket is used to get your device hostname. We're using request to send a post request to our webhook, so it actually gets sent into Discord. So if we were to run this, which would be py main.py, we can hear the Discord sound and you can see it runs in Discord. It says desktop ran the file /executable /logger. That's how it works. Now, what we need to do is compile this into an exe because most people are not going to Python installed and this will not work. So you're going to want to go to the address bar and type cmd. This is going to open command prompt in the directory of where your Python file is. Now from here, you're going to want to do pip install PyInstaller. This will not work if you don't have Python installed, so you need Python installed to do this. Once it's installed, you can clear console by typing cls and type py installer, and we're gonna have some arguments. The first argument is going to be one file. This pretty much just makes it so, let's say we had multiple Python files here, it would combine all of them into one executable. The second argument we're going to use is no console. This argument pretty much just makes it so it doesn't open command prompt when we run the exe. And the last argument is icon. Now you don't have to include this because I'm gonna show you how to add an icon later on, so I'm just gonna leave this and you're going to just type the name of your script. So my Python script is called main.py, so I'm gonna put this here. Just click enter and it's gonna log the entire process. Should take under a minute. Alright, so when it's done, it's gonna say it's completed successfully. You can just close command prompt now and your exe will be in the dist folder. So this is my exe right here. Ignore this TikTok thing. This is only showing because I've tried doing this like 10 times and it's saved here for whatever reason. But you can see, I don't know why this ICO file is here either, same reason. So if I run this, it's going to request. So we need to do a few things. First, we need to change this exe format, and we also need to add our icon. You can change our exe extension by literally renaming it and changing it to scr. It's gonna show this prompt, just click yes. And yeah, now if we go to properties, we can see it's now saying the type of this file is a screensaver, and details, it says it's a screensaver as well. So if we run it, it should still work. Yep, the message is still being sent to Discord. So now what we need now is we need our image. I'm just gonna cut the image, go to my folder and just paste it in here. Once you have the image, you're going to want to select both of them, right click, WinRAR, and click add to archive. Now once you're here, you're going to click create SFX archive, go to advanced SFX options and go to setup. You're going to first put the name of your picture. So my picture is called picture.jpg and my executable, which is SCSR, main.scSR, whatever, main.scr. We're going to go to modes after, click unpack the temporary folder and click hide all. Click OK. Okay, it's going to do it. Now it actually puts it in an exe, so I kind of did this backwards, but if we run it, it's going to open our exe and it's going to send the message into Discord still. So we could just do the same process we just did earlier by renaming this and changing this to SCR. It's now saved as a screensaver. Now we can click on it again and it's going to open the image still. So now obviously you should probably match the name of it. So picture, if you open it again, it's going to still work. So now what we need to do is just change this into the PNG format. So we can do this by using RLO. So whatever photo format you're going to use, you're going to want to type that backwards. I'm going to use PNG for this, so I'm going to type GNP. So go in front of it, right click, click insert control character and use RLO. It's going to flip it, and if we go to properties, it's still going to say it's a screensaver, which is fine. The average person is not going to click on this and look at that because the average person is not that smart. But if we right click on it, we're going to see it still works and the message is still being sent to Discord. Now, lastly, what we're going to do is change this image. So we can right click on this, click create shortcut, and we have our shortcut here. Now we're going to click properties, go to open file location, not file location, click change icon, browse for your ICO file, which is here. I'm going to click apply, and that's really it. We can click on it, it's going to open our picture still. And yeah, that's how to do it. Now, if you want to prevent this, it's pretty simple. Just don't open stuff from people you don't know on Discord, and that's really it. So I didn't actually ask ChatGPT to give us private info like IPs and cookies from your browser because I wanted to keep this video educational. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.